today, we're going to get practical, so it's more interesting. What I just did, I used my overlock machine. I know it's surprising, because yesterday I was all over this needle and also the knitting hook, and I still admire them very much, and I'm still using them also, once in a while. But when we want to sew many, many, many squares of towel textile or flannel cloth, we need a machine. This is the truth. If I will use the needle, it will be less efficient. So you know, I'm not against efficiency, and I'm not against machines. This is the truth. And I'm not against machines because sometimes they make a huge difference in our lives. And the question is, when is the difference really huge, and when it is so small that it's not even beneficial at all? It's more harm than benefit. So I think I have two machines at the really top of my list. The sewing machine, maybe we need to leave it as a quiz. Like, what is the other machine that is really made a difference in people's lives, especially in women's life? You tell me. So really look at the machines at home and around us. Most of the time they make noise, it's true. But some of them are really needed, and the others, not so much. And also the difference is that everybody that uses this machine, including myself, when you start, you can't stop. It's not like, oh, I wish this work would end. No, it's like really just fun to use it. And so many people are using this machine, also because overlock is not something that every house has. So in this sense, I'm a dear member of my community because I have an overlock machine. And the other machine we will meet in the next few days, it's the straight line machine, the normal one that many people have at home. And the advantage of this one is that it makes the edge really nice. And it's really easy to use. And you can just go on and make many squares of cloth in a short time, comparatively. So why do we need those square clothes? Those ones from the flannel, here I have one that is finished here, we need for the nose. We use them instead of tissue paper. And those ones we use instead of toilet paper. And the reason we do that is because we want to save 27,000 trees a day that are cut only because we use the wrong technology to clean our butt and our nose. Believe me, it's the wrong technology. Also, it's wrong to use disposable paper for the kitchen and for anything that we clean around us. Really, everybody has so much cloth, cloth and like bed covers and all kinds of textiles at home that they don't really need. And either they keep it because they don't feel, it doesn't feel good to throw away something like that, right? Or they throw it away because they have no choice. They want their house to be tidy. So instead of throwing it away, they can find somebody in the community that is doing something useful with that. And this is us in our case. But maybe you have somebody in your neighborhood that is also would love to do this work. So the work includes getting the textiles from people in the neighborhood, making something very useful with it, and then just giving it away to people that are still using toilet paper and tissue, and you really want to show them that it's possible to stop. And when you show them that it's possible to stop and you come with a present, the conversation is really different. But if you don't have an overlock machine and you don't have anybody in the neighborhood you can go to, I can help. I'm going to make many towels and many handkerchiefs in the next few days. Actually, other people here are going to enjoy this work as well, not only me. And then we're going to send a present to everyone that is joining our Patreon page and becoming our supporter. So we need support to continue our work and just give everything for free, the knowledge. And also when people come to our house and I want them to stop using toilet paper, I just give them as presents, those ones, because I just want them to stop. So I need patrons to help me continue to give presents to people that also sometimes do not have money to pay. That's the truth of reality right now. And I'm here for you if you need a private consultation, if the change is a little complicated. I'm happy to meet you over Zoom for a private conversation and help you take the steps. And yeah, we would love to hear from you with any questions. And now I'm going to go into details because I skipped a few details before. Going into the details, I have a duvet cover here, an old one. I can understand why it was thrown away, but as handkerchiefs, it's going to be perfect. So Liana here, you don't see her in the frame, but she's going to hold, because it has lines, right? It's really easy for me to cut straight. So there are a few things I'm going to take out of this cloth. The first one is the part with the buttons and the holes. And why do I need that? I'm going to show you in a moment. First, we're going to cut it. So Liana is holding at the end of the stripe on the other end. And then I can cut really easily on the line. You can do it on your own. You put it on the floor and then you break your back and it's not so convenient. If you have another person in the house, they can help you. They would love to help you. This is community. Live with other people in the house. Then why did I need that? Because sometimes I make pillows and then I use the part of the buttons and the holes as the closing of the pillow. If you ever try to make a pillow, that's like you break your head how to close it. This is the solution. Another piece I'm cutting now is the other end that is actually sewn already, right? And it even has a corner. This corner is really useful and you'll see for what? Tomorrow. So now I'm taking another stripe. Liana, please. And I cut here. And this is going to turn into something else tomorrow. Now I have this. And I can cut straight. I will take another handkerchief to measure more or less. This is the size I like. You decide which size you like. And I'm not on the stripe, that's true, but the stripes still help me to go straight. Liana at the other edge. And the whole thing is cut at the end. Liana needs to be careful on her fingers. Great. So now that I have this stripe, I can make squares very easily. I do like that. 2 triangles. And then I cut here. And please use good scissors. It's really, really important when you want to do sewing. If you're not happy sewing, it's because you don't have good scissors. That's it. I have 2 squares. And then I'm going to use my overlock machine to make those perfect handkerchiefs. It is recommended to also use an iron and to iron it at the end.